It's hump day. We'll talk about the new college football rankings plus a full slate of NBA games scheduled on the Superdraft app. We'll have your fantasy picks. Welcome to the big show, everybody. I'm Jim Ginocchio in Atlanta, former sportscaster with Turner Broadcasting and NBC here in Atlanta. And joining me from Los Angeles is that guy right there, the Hollywood producer and one of the leading fantasy sports experts, Mr. Russ the Boss. How you doing, buddy?
Hey everybody, I'm Ross the Boss, and I want to talk Superdraft Pro with you, Cowboy. How am I doing? I'm doing great. It's already, I can't believe it's already Wednesday.
What's up with that? I mean, it
And
seemed
next
like
week it's Thanksgiving. It's
I know.
unbelievable.
Where the heck is the time? What the heck is going on with
I
that
don't know.
clock?
I have no idea.
Unbelievable. So let's talk college football briefly, right? So, of course, every day on Tuesday nights, the college football rankings come out. So here we go. No change at the top. It's Georgia, it's Alabama, it's Oregon. But now here's where it gets interesting from 4 through 10, and that's all I'm going to talk about. Number 4 is Ohio State, Big 10. Number 5, Cincinnati. Number 6, so Big 10, Michigan. Number 7, Michigan State, Big 10. Number 8, Notre Dame. Number 9, Oklahoma State. Number 10, Wake Forest. So let's go back to the Big 10. Everything else, I think, is going to be figured out in the next 2 weeks. Why do I say that? Because Ohio State plays Michigan State this weekend. Ohio State, top of the Big 10 with a 7-0 record. Michigan State, 6-1. So that could change things. And if that doesn't change things, then the following weekend, Ohio State then takes on Michigan. So really, the Buckeyes control the Big 10 and possibly who gets the 4th playoff berth in college football. Ross, your thoughts?
I think whoever runs the table, whoever does not lose out of those 3 teams, Michigan, Michigan State, and Ohio State, will get that 4th seed. But also, you got to remember, there's no guarantees with Georgia or Alabama. If those teams get knocked off, you never know what's going to happen. And then you got to worry about Cincinnati, who's undefeated also, and they have an easy road. If they're 13-0 going into the NCAA playoff, they'll for sure have a seed. So a lot of these teams just control their own destiny. It just depends on winning, and how much they're going to win by is important too right now, because everybody's watching every point scored.
Yeah.
I'll be watching you. Every breath you take, I'll be watching you. I'm quoting The Police if you don't know what the song is. But again, I'm excited for college football. We talk about it every on the weekend edition. We talk about my picks. And don't you think that I listen and I know these teams have to run up the score? That's why I'm taking certain players. That's what I do. That's why you got to listen to me. And I'm Ross the Boss.
Absolutely. And just one other note I want to mention about college football. Oklahoma was in the top 5 last week because they lost to Baylor. They dropped to number 13. So the Sooners are hurting this week.
Where they're gone. They're done. They're toast. They are no longer even being talked about anymore, unfortunately.
Pretty sad.
And their rookie quarterback really did look like a rookie, Caleb Williams. They actually replaced him with Ratner, who was their starting quarterback at the beginning of the year.
Right.
But
Ratner.
Long story short, Oklahoma's done.
Yep, absolutely. All right, listen, I'm watching NBA last night, and it was probably one of the best games I've ever seen this season so far, 10 games in. But, man, Golden State and Brooklyn from Barclays, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, the reunion.
That was a first of all, let's go back. Can that be the best game? The thing was a blowout. Why was that
blowout?
A great game
but I mean, for me.
I turned it off.
To see those two coming in. I watched this thing.
I know you watched it, but I mean, I was sitting there at halftime. I turned it off. I mean, I went. I did other things. I thought it'd be a great game, but it was horrible game, Jim.
Curry
horrible.
And Golden State. To me, I'm a big Curry fan. So to watch him operate and hit 9 of 13 3-pointers.
Oh, he was unbelievable.
37. He was lighting it up. I mean, these guys were just in total control. So much in control that Kevin Durant didn't even hit a field goal in the second half. I mean, it was it was amazing. 117-99 was the final. Golden State has now won 12 of their first 14 games. But here's the interesting point in the West that I think the other teams should be shaking in their boots. Guess who's coming back in the next week or two?
Does he Klay Thompson?
Klay Thompson. Absolutely.
I have him in my fantasy team. That's why I know he's coming back. He's actually doing 5-on-5 drills right now as we speak.
Yeah.
And they said before Christmas, around Christmas, he's way ahead of schedule. I say beginning December, he'll be back.
Absolutely.
And guess who's coming back for the Lakers Friday against the Celtics?
LeBron
James.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of players coming back. Wiseman's coming back for Golden State also. He's the rookie sensation out of University of Memphis.
Yeah.
He has not played at all. Zion Williamson hasn't played a second either this year, and he should be back in a couple weeks also. We'll see what his weight is at. But long story short, I think Golden State's the team to beat in the West right now.
Yeah.
Things could change very quickly, but my money's on Golden State.
Me too, bud.
I love Chicago. The Bulls, to me, have the best synergy. Really young, young team that's focused, and they have like 3 or 4 great players.
And they just came off the back-to-back wins at Staples, which of course now is going to be renamed. But they
Crypto.com is the new name,
which is going to be amazing.
So what are you doing tonight, Jim? I'm going down to the Crypto.com arena and watch the Lakers play.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's been Staples Center so long, it's going to take years for people to remember it's not Staples.
Everybody's going to have to buy those hot dogs now with those coins. What the heck is going on around here?
I know people that use cryptocurrency to pay everything. I mean, they have cryptocurrency credit cards. My son actually has one, but I mean, it's actually the future. It's something great, and hopefully, I'll be able to be involved in it someday. But crypto is the future. Don't let anybody else tell you it's not.
It really is. All right, practically a full slate of games on the NBA schedule tonight. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about fantasy picks.
Let's talk about my fantasy picks today. So on our cover, we have the Ball brothers. We have Lonzo and LaMelo Ball on the cover. I get all these. They're all L, so I get them all mixed up. So they're both having great years. I watched the older brother, Lonzo Ball, against the Lakers, scored 27 points. He was popping threes from all over. He's getting assists. He gets rebounds. This guy is the real deal. I know the Lakers did not use him correctly. The best thing he did is to leave LA, and now he's going to be like an all-star. His brother LaMelo, who I love, plays for Charlotte. His multiplier is 1.2. Lonzo's multiplier is 1.3. I like both those brothers tonight. That's why they're on the cover. So make sure you take both of them. Westbrook, today's his last game that LeBron's not there.
Right.
So he's going to go crazy tonight with offense, rebounds, assists, points. He wants to prove to the Lakers that he's their golden child. It's not LeBron. I'm just making this stuff up. But I feel Westbrook today's going to be the last game I'll be taking for a long time when it comes to Superdraft Pro. So I like Westbrook tonight. I'll just do it because LeBron's not there. Yeah. Cole Anthony, 1.35, plays for Orlando point guard. I think that's a little high for a multiplier for him. He's averaging 20-something points a game. He gets assists, rebounds. I love this kid. I'll take him. And another guy, back-to-back games, James Harden. He's really good when he plays back-to-back games, and he's playing tonight. He played last night, and I watched him play last night. He's
got the rhythm. Great. He's got the rhythm going.
I love the beard. I wish I can grow that, but his multiplier is 1.05. So all those guards I just said, just hopefully you have more than one ticket like I do. Just mix and match them and have fun. You can start 3 guards. I named 5, so have fun with it. Forward time, Greek Freak for sure. I love starting him. He hasn't played in a little bit, so he's ready to go. Miles Bridges, Charlotte Hornet, 1.3 multiplier. Julius Randle, 1.15 multiplier. He should have a big game tonight. And somebody that we haven't mentioned that much, but I do like him, is Harrison Barnes.
Yeah.
Plays for Sacramento, 1.3 multiplier. When it comes to centers, DeAndre Ayton, 1.3 multiplier. I love that multiplier for him. I think it's a little high, but we'll take it. And then Karl Anthony Towns is my other center. He's like every game, he's like rebounds and points and blocks. So his multiplier is 1.1. I know it's low, but you know what? In that center position, I want to take guys that I know are going to put on the points, and I know he will do it too. So have fun tonight. It's going to be a great game of NBA basketball. Tomorrow we have NFL, and there's a lot of question marks in that game. So hopefully I'll get more information today. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be a great NFL game for tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoy the NBA tonight. Join us on the app. It's a lot of fun. For Ross the Boss in Los Angeles, I'm Jim Ginocchio in Atlanta. Have yourselves a great day.